hours. I repeat, 2 hours until the sun breaches the clouds. A car is not adequate shelter, so get in a house or back at the hangar. This is not a drill.
Man, he can't keep me out in the back seat. I love chilling back here. I love sleeping in the back seat. No, the sun's out. It's so bright. Get in. Nah, I'm trapped in it. No. Oh, brother, I'm so slightly uncomfortable. Yeah. Where's the door? Oh no, I'm gonna cook. Oh no, oh no. Hey, I know you can see me through the prison window. No, you gotta get me out of here. Please, you gotta get me out.
You're not gonna believe me. It's the real Sunshade.
You got me. No.
You're dead now, mate. I'll unbox it on my own.
Yeah, bring it on, sucker. This my kind of shit.
What's crazy, big man? It's CLMRI. We're just gonna get straight on back in. Let's go!
And don't worry, I will give context in a minute, if you don't know what this is. Most of you won't. And that's fine. It's a big moment right here. Let's check the packaging. Let's go diving. Come here. Come here. It's just 2 of these on either end, and then some Glad wrap, and that's it. Bit disappointed, especially considering you can check the damage in the middle. We're just going. We're just going. Like a long baguette. Let's get the Glad wrap off. Damn. It's like an old lunch. Come on. Get out of the way. Don't look at the shipping. Fuck, I fucked with the framing in it. It's okay. Let's get it there. Let's not damage any of the vinyl. This, everybody, is an OEM rear sunshade for the 5th generation Prelude. Genuine option, these, in pretty much most regions, if not all. It's not just a JDM thing. Very goddamn rare and very expensive. Let's test the roller function. So it can get a little bit bound up, or it gets very stiff, and when you try and pull it out, you can end up ripping this off. The little vinyl knob is referred to in the instruction manual. A bit of the vinyl is catching on this little inner tube, but once you get it past, it seems... Oh yeah! That's pretty smooth! They have a tendency to go off sort of like weird faded purplish colour anywhere where the sun shows. So that means whatever car they sat on, the sunshade was down. That's good. It means the vinyl actually stayed its original black colour. And you see a bit of the black paint or whatever, black coating on where the hooks go. Oh, actually that's a good point. Is this meant to have hooks? Where are they? I swear to God, if they forgot to pack the goddamn hooks, there's gonna be a problem. We'll check the insides of the papers. Oh, that was goddamn close. But it's all good. There we go. Them's the tickets. So you can see when you have this wound up, they go on these little hooks. There we are. These go onto the roof, and then boom, it holds up. How cool is that? Took me ages to find one. And this particular one was listed for... That bracket's a little bit bent, it's fine. So is that one. I'll straighten them out. This particular sunshade was listed for like 6 to 8 months or something like that. I saw a couple of people saved it, a few more people were looking at it, but no one jumped on it for ages because it was very expensive. And I will say, like, I overpaid. Now, I have something to add to this. You keep an eye on that for me, I don't want it running away. What's this now? What? This is a 1992 to like 1995, 1996 Accord OEM rear sunshade. I got this ages ago. This was actually my first ever auctions purchase for 100 yen. $1, less than $1. These were so hard to find that when I saw this, they might be the same dimensions, and they might use the same brackets too. I might just be able to just bung it in the fucking 5th gen and just run it, but I chucked it in the car, and it was too long. It's too long. The whole thing is wider than this 5th gen, and we're actually going to suss that out right now. See, ever so slightly, if I match that up, you can see how much shorter it is on this end. It's like one whole like end cap shorter. Must be careful now. And of course, the brackets are different. So it has 2 mounting points for the brackets, whereas the Accord one only has 1 per side. It goes into the rear speakers, and they're in different positions. The reason this pokes out is because in the heat, the vinyl has shrunk it down so bad it's stabbed at the end. And of course, this particular one, the little vinyl knob broke off because this was bound up. So when I first unpackaged it, I can cut to a clip. I went to pull it and apply the knob, and it wasn't giving. Whoa. It's heavy. It feels like denser than I thought. Mate, I've been waiting fucking months to see this thing. It's the worst condition one that was around, but the thing is, there were 2 of them on the market, including this one at the time. The other one is hundreds of dollars. I just broke it. Damn, it does not want to move. It's fine. I'm not too beat up about that. And then I just ripped the whole vinyl thing off. It's actually still sitting on my desk now. It was not this smooth initially. That's from me repairing it. This particular car had this sunshade sitting in the up position. And you can see where it's black. That's where it rested in the car, hooked. So that's pretty much it at full extension, and then all of that is just bonus. And you can see this one has a bit of a bad rip. But yeah, that's the Accord rear sunshade. It's not in the greatest condition, it's not complete, but it's cool nonetheless. But now, we've got the proper thing, as well as the instruction manual, thanks to the, I think it's Extreme Prelude website, where they kind of list things for sale, but also just have, look, I don't know if they still sell things technically, but they have information there, like all these like write-ups and also OEM installation documents for like shift knobs or whatever. They have a rear sunshade installation manual. This is what they're normally supposed to come with. So I can just follow that and just install it just like OEM. As for the hooks that go into the roof, every single Prelude on the planet is made to accommodate these hooks. There's going to be like these little slots. You pull down the headliner a little bit, you can just slot them in, and they'll just sit up there nice and tidy. An extra piece of information though, regarding these, it seems like there's a second version of the 5th gen rear sunshade. I searched some old Facebook listings, and I came across this listing. And it looks like it actually has like these little screwed in side mounting tabs that it slots onto. It doesn't have these little gaps to accommodate hooks. There's no hooks at all for that version. And the sunshade looks OEM altogether. It looks proper, except the way it rests in the up position is completely different. Very strange. I have no information beyond the pictures of that version. If it's OEM, if it's not, it's confusing me. but this is for sure a real deal. It just seems like there might be two real deals for some reason. Is that bent or is that on purpose? I'll have to look into that. Thankfully, this will be a relatively quick fitment. Woo! Look at that!
Let's go install it.
Here's some of the tools you're going to need. Fixed head 8mm wrench, socket wrench with an 8mm bit. That's bonus, you can't get away with just a fixed head. Phillips head screwdriver, drill with a 6mm drill bit, safety glasses, and a pair of gloves. And I recommend a magnet just in case, you know? And also a trim removal tool. I do not have it or use it, but I recommend it big time.
Business. On the inside of these little plastic end caps, on the underside, you'll see a molded L or R for left and right side. So now, this is facing the correct way. It also helps that the sunshade itself actually points towards the front car a little bit, naturally. So here's how the brackets go. So this is pointed forward. I want to turn it up. These are the front, these are the rear. Bang. These brackets are not straight yet. They were actually a lot more crooked, one of them more than the other, but they were very crooked and bent out of shape because they're very easy to bend. They're like melted butter, they're that easy to bend. You can actually see, I'm pretty sure they're meant to be straight. That's banana, less banana, but pretty rough. The rest of the bracket, apart from those bits, because I actually haven't touched those to get those straight, the rest of the brackets are now pretty straight, to a point where I'm actually quite happy trying to mount it. So, let's give it a go. Let's check it to the rear of the car. Bang! We're getting this off. The mold has it hook underneath. So you're just gonna pull down and out. As a demonstration, from underneath. You see this side of the hook is out, and you see this side, but you can see how it hooks around this little thin piece of metal. Then bang, you get it out. Sorry, my hair looks like shit. And then obviously we get this side hooked out. Then you just pull the thing. Both. And we're just gonna slide that into the trunk. Actually, we're gonna put this side. Next stage. We're gonna be removing the speaker frames. I'm gonna show you every step for the speaker covers on one side, and then I'll just tell you to do it twice for the other side. You might have seen other people get like plastic trim removal tools or something and slot under here and pull it up that way. I'm gonna do it that way. What we're gonna do, we're gonna be going underneath. But why are we going underneath? When you go into here and look up, you can see the tabs just poking straight through, and you can just press them from the underside. Let's show them what I mean. Just gonna lay it down flat, and then boom. Look, we're gonna be looking straight up. Here's the right rear speaker. I'm so white. Okay, here. You check it out. There's the right rear speaker. Yeah, you see, there's another one. There's another one. There's another one. Yeah. I'm just gonna be grabbing something flat, and you're just gonna press them out. He'll actually try it with just a long 8mm bit. Check it. 3, 2, 1. Boom. I'll try it with this one. 3, 2. Ah! Piece of torsion bar breaking me knuckle, bruv. Yeah, we'll get on this one. 3, 2, 1. Ooh, just one more. Where at? Oh fuck, magnet. Check it out. Boom. And 3, 2, 1. Oh, that's breaking something in me hand. Oh, I'll find something else. I'm gonna use the bottom end of this. Should be decent. There she goes. There she goes. And then boom! Check it out. Yeah, I'll quickly slice it out. Both rear speaker cover is out. Now we have the rear speakers exposed. As you can probably see from the good camera. I actually have the OEM rear speakers, turns out. I did not know that till today, when I took the first cover off. And I was like, holy shit. When I bought the car, the front speakers, I found out pretty quickly, were JVC aftermarket speakers. And I assumed, both from those being aftermarket and the rear ones sounding quite good, that they would be aftermarket, but no. The next step is loosening these 4 bolts. Not really taking them off, you don't have to take them all off. You just need to loosen them so you can bring the whole speaker plate up a little bit, and then we can slide the rear speaker, rear sunshade bracket underneath this corner. You see this one? We're gonna be, oh no, this one. We're gonna be sliding in under this one. So, let's get ratcheted. Yeah, we're getting business done now. That's plenty there. You only need a little bit, but you want enough room so that you can easily slide it in without having to like press down on the metal, like accidentally bend the brackets, because remember, they're very easy to bend. They're made of hot butter, and we want to keep them as straight as possible. Also, you want to be careful. It's right next to the rear window. You take this out too quick, go bang! Glass everywhere. So you want to take your time. Oh no! Sorry mate, you fell down. You just hang out on the rear. Oh shit. Ah! Let's not rock the boat, huh? No, fuck it, let's rock the boat. I'm a boat rocker. I'm gonna loosen it more, I'm gonna loosen it more. To be fair, I did loosen the first 4 when I did the other side quite a bit, so I'll be able to get plenty of room. So we're gonna get to a similar state. Hey, what's cooking, man? What you cooking in the kitchen? Something I can eat? Hey man, share it. Let's have a look. I think that ought to be enough. So, let's get that bracket, get it slid on under. Oh, this is the chicken, man. So as you can see from the other camera, as you can tell, it's a bit warm on the back of this goddamn car. That's why I need the sunshade. Keep me out of the Australian sun. Now look at that. Now look at that. I'll get you a cheeky close-up from this side. Look at that. Zwang! It's chilling under that bracket. And then we're just going to basically tighten all these 4 back up. And that's lovely jubbly. And then, check this out. Zwang! Here's the first side I did. And you can see what I mean. It's not perfectly flat, it's like lifting weirdly, so this isn't sitting flush like I think it should. So that will be fixed before I do any drilling. It's actually seems better on this side. You can see how much more flush it sits. Now for this next bit, I meant to put tape, masking tape here. I'm not going to do any drilling yet. I have hardware I can use for where the hole is meant to be drilled, but I'm not going to do that just because I really want to get these brackets proper straight. I do not want to drill in the wrong place. I don't want to get that a bit off and end up just drilling through way too much metal in the wrong spot and completely fuck up the car. Yeah, fuck that noise. We're just fucking sending it. You get your masking tape. You put over the general area that the hole's going to be for this little front bracket on the parcel shelf. You just bang it on there. And then place it over. Make sure you have a Sharpie ready. Make sure little fucking... You want the speaker bolts to be loose, so this is free to move around. But you have it slotted in under there where it's supposed to be. You don't want to screw down the bolts, otherwise tension kind of lifts this up a little bit. So we got it down. We got it down, yeah? We got it down. Press it flat against this end of the parcel shelf and then kind of weigh it down a little bit like the sunshades on it. And then scribble your Sharpie in there. There we go. And then when we take this out, we've got a little dot on there. Let's zoom on in. Oh, wow, look at that.
Ain't that crazy, brother? And then you get the weapon out. It's a 6mm drill bit in the installation manual. I also recommend that you watch this whole section all the way through before you touch your own sunshade, or touch your own car for that matter. You'll thank me in a minute. You'll see this gap. You see this gap there? There's a little gap. Check that out. That gap. Look at that gap. That gap. There. You'll get your finger up under here, and you'll feel one layer of sheet metal, and you'll feel right up behind that bolt. I think, anyway. Yeah, surely. Oh, we'll give it a try anyway. This is uncharted territory. I'm still testing things out. But you'll feel one layer of sheet metal. I'm quite sure you only drill through the one layer. And this whole gap is so you can get a wrench under there, or something like that, little LNT, little wrench. And then you secure the nut from behind here. And then you secure the bolt that way. You smell me? So we'll get to business. Just to make it easier, this 6mm drill bit has gone a bit blunt. So to make it easier on them, we'll grab a 3mm. I have already done this to the other side, so I would kind of have an inkling on what y'all are supposed to do on this side. Oh, before you even drill, next up, center punch. Now I don't have a center punch, but I've got a little tiny precision Phillips head that I'll just fucking hammer into the bastard. Can't use that word here on YouTube. I'll lift up this, get right smack dab on the center. Yeah, fuck it, that's good enough. You want your eye safety for the drill, just be safe, be safe. We'll get that perpendicular to the angle of this surface. Go on there. Yep, just keep her in. Make sure there's a good old dent, brother. So, that's dandy. And you just fucking send it, bruds. Yeah. Let's send it. Here we go. I can keep it straight with my right arm. That's alright. Now, as you be drilling, the little metal flakes go and gather around in this little bucket down here. You get a little magnet or something, or you just get your vacuum. When we're finished, we're not quite finished yet. Organize your drilly bits. What's this, 3? 3 is done. Now to the 6, the big one. Ah, yeah. Oh, that's some friction. Nearly burnt my hand. And then you got a drill, get off a torque setting. Yeah. My dad calls me a sinner when I eat chicken for dinner. There we go, so I can sync it up. Let's get you a little different angle. Whoa.
Haha, yeah, champ. Haha, yeah, brother. Lean on it. Let it chill out, I'll brace with me legs. Now remember, I said this drill bit has gone quite blunt. I don't quite know how to sharpen it, but it's just going to take a little bit longer. Oh, you fell down a smidge. Can you stay put, man? You're freaking out. Stop moving. Yeah. I see you. Okay. Oh, wait. Target acquired.
This place is exhausting. And the vibration keep knocking you over. You might just have to put up with it.
It's taken material.
There. Ooh. I need that rear sunshade in, brother. It's getting hot in here, bro.
Alright, I will not swipe all this material off of this drill bit. Seems like some metal shavings are stuck to it. The less in the car, the better. But hey, that's the hole. Now just for safekeeping, I might just like do a little smidge of a little paint in there on the bare metal. Just for safety. Don't want no rust in here, but I'm not too worried. I live in Australia, it's quite dry around here. But still. Oh yeah, that's definitely the way. Yeah, it does reach all the way up to that hole. We found the factory method. See? I'll even show ya. So watch this. You see the hole? Yeah, man. This is great news. See, that's the drilling bit done. And what we will do, we will test fit the bolt. We can actually remove the masking tape now. Oh shit, you barely notice it's there with the tape off. Lovely. Let's get you over here. Oh, stop tripping out, brother. Now just a little bit of a zoom in, a little bit of a zoom in. So now, I need to go get a bolt. That went swimmingly. We got the bolt, 5mm by 20mm, something like that. That's what it says in the thingamajiggy. Now we don't have a flange nut here, which is what they kind of want behind this bolt. But what I do is have a couple washers, and that'll get the job done just fine. Actually, gotta make sure it's line up. Yep, that's fantastic. We'll get a washer on the bolt, and then we'll get this into position. How are we gonna do this? We don't want to drop this. Oh, I've dropped it. That's alright, it's right there. Oh, you know what? There's a little bit of a bucket full down there. We'll kind of chill. Get all the attempts. Alright, we dropped it again. You kind of see the hardware. Now, from factory, it's a bit more similarly coloured to the bracket itself, as seen in this picture from this screenshot, rather, from an actual video of someone with all sorts of cool shit on their car. There's very little space to work with back here. Oh, that's it. Oh, okay, that's fallen under the seat. How far down there is it gone? Oh yeah, that's like under the seat. You're fucking joking, mate. You know, I'll just find another one, and that's just like a nice little fucking treat for later. Crikey. Lovely jubbly. So, I kind of just realised that we want to get the washer in first. Alright, washer's on. That's good. Now, I just have it fell off. It fell off, bruv. Used to be better back in the day. There we go. Don't fall. I don't need these fucking things on anymore. Oh, but my magnet, mate. But my magnet. But my magnet, mate. There we go. We've got the magnet on. In like a sideways position. And then we're just... Oh fuck, it's gonna stick to the walls. The washer fell off. How are we gonna do this? Well, I mean, just as a start, I can go without the washer. Yeah, we'll do that just for now. Because it's a bit of a nightmare already. Ah, oh, stop it. Stop it. Because oh shit, it turns the fucking nut into a magnet. Fuck. Stop doing all that. Okay, a magnet's a wash.
magnets are wash, mate. Who the fuck thought that would work? What's wrong with you? Oh, I found it. Yeah, come on. Oh, fucking, what am I fucking with? Yeah, sure. Oh, bastard, got him. And I left a Phillips head in the trunk. Now we test the theory of getting one of these back there. Kinda have to go with the fixed head. Yeah. Oh, mate. He's doing it. That's the ticket. Look at that. Look at that. And then you just tighten all that down. Oh, without even this tightened down, that's rock solid. That's rock solid, brother. I'm well happy with that. That's the strawberry jam, mate. And you know what's extra cool? The other side went fucking fantastic too. Because even though I didn't know how far I was supposed to drill, or you know, whether the holes would like line up properly, I drilled just as deep as I was supposed to. Check it out. You're not supposed to see it from the trunk. You won't tell anybody, will you? Yeah, there's nothing in the instruction manual that tells you how deep you're supposed to go, what the point of this gap is down here. It doesn't tell you any of that. I kind of just had to figure that out intuitively. I realized a minute or two after I had just finished drilling this hole, how it all goes down. Because the identical dimension hardware I'm using, it's the exact same as they used in the installation manual. It doesn't go anywhere near the other, like poking out the other end. So now I was like, oh, something up. This ain't right. And then I kind of got back in here, I'm like, what the fuck? Poked it in there, I'm like, yeah. And then I kind of felt around here, I'm like, oh. And then I drilled that side, and I showed you all the process. But, you know, it's not great, but it was necessary for me to figure that out. I would have never figured this out if I didn't just whiz right on through. But yeah, I'll get some paint, I'll cover up the bare metal, she'll be grand. And what's great is none of y'all drilled a hole all the way through your trunk. Yeah, we can get back to the rest of the video, back from a few weeks back now, like a month back or something. But keep in mind, when it comes to putting the entire car back together and like sort of leaving it and going like, yay, you won't see the hardware in these spots, but we know that they're there now. We're just gonna calmly, very calmly, tighten it all back down. There we go. There's a tie. Actually kind of cool to have the rear speakers. This car don't have the acoustic feedback system, which I would like to experience. I'm not sure how much of a difference it makes. I would like to know. Let me know in the comments if you've been in a car with and without it, both OEM speakers and all, and if you notice much of a difference. Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo.
Here we go again. Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo.
Yeah, that was good. I'm just gonna make sure this one's good. Yeah, that's fine, man, that's fine. Alright. Brackets are in. Let's get the rear, whoa! Let's get the rear sunshade, huh?
Here we go. This is a big moment. Woo! I will get the flange bolts for these little pockets in here so I can actually secure it. Okay. I'm very excited. We're gonna... Fuck! Is that other camera recording? God damn it. It was not. Lucky I checked. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and... Okay, so it weighs it down when you put it on, of course. It's not getting in that hole. There we go. Ow.
my collarbone. Let's climb on in. I'll get you a closer angle. See, it's placed over the stud. I'll actually get it up and show you the top side. There we go, it's over the stud. It's not quite fitting. I'm just gonna press it over. Back. There we go. It's over that one. It's over that one. And now we have these. These actually did come with the Sunshade. Little flange nuts, 8mm flange nuts. I'm just going to be dropping it into those little holes on top of the studs. Just barely having it, just a tiny piece of thread. It'll get you on the other side. Ah! Ah! Yeah, stop falling down, man. Can you see it? Oh, god damn it, it's just out of frame, isn't it? I'll tilt you down. Fuck! Fucking... Oh! Smashed it. Well, you can't see the stud, but fuck it. I can't see the stud either, to be fair. I'm just going to be fiddling around, try and get on top. Yeah. I think that's it. I'll actually just take this thing. Yeah. Alright, that's finger tight. I'll do the other one real quick. And then proper. Just a little bit G&T. Mate. Oh. That's still decently sturdy with only half the hardware holding it on. Love it. Now we just need to take care of the hooks. Well, first I will actually get these rear speaker covers back off. Now I believe this is the left side, or right side rather. I have it back to front. Yeah. Oh, come on. Oh. And ball. And here's the left side. Just go ahead and give that a little whoa. Just teasing, man, just tease. Now that we're done with that whole section, what we're gonna do, we're gonna go back to this. We're gonna cover it all up. That's all done. Obviously, we haven't quite taken care of this, but that will be done in time. Alrighty, now we're just chucking this back on. We're gonna just bring it down low, like perfectly vertical, and then slide it on up. Make sure those hooks are on the other side of that metal. And you're just gonna press it up. And once it's bottomed out, you just go bang. And that's secure. And then, you don't need the rear seats down anymore. You just wires. From all the setting, it's all a bit creased up back here, but that'll come back out in the heat. And now, we have all this space. You know, just little tees. Now, oh, it's not really that many. It's just about, it's gonna be a hook here and here-ish. Let's find those hooks and start tackling the roof, man. And we're back in the office. For this next step, I need to take a pause in terms of the hooks, because I looked closely at one of them. I believe it's that one. Here is one of the hooks, right? Looks alright, looks nice. It's alright. This is the bit that sticks out. It actually faces this way, because that hooks into the roof like this. And the headliner goes up to there, I believe. And then Sunshade, bang. This one may look alright. Oh, nah, you can even see it there. This one crooked. It's a crooked one. I noticed one thing was different initially when I unboxed it, and that is these little things in the middle. One sticks up, one is folded down. I'm not sure why that is. This one being the straight one, I imagine that is how that little thing is supposed to be. So bending that up is a piece of piss. So we're just gonna take that and we're gonna just pull it out, pull it out. Yeah, you see that one sits quite straight. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to hold it from underneath and then just lean on it. Yeah, lean on it. It's not bad. Flip around. Still not perfect, but it's close up. Now the straight one, which I believe to be this one, yeah, I want to keep this as safe as possible because this seems very easy to reproduce. And if we can have these just available, I know Honda's got the, what's it, Honda Heritage System Company, whatever, upcoming. So the future is looking fairly bright for old Hondas because they might produce Prelude stuff, including stuff, small little things like this, and that'd be nice. But until then, and maybe still they won't, so still got to look into keeping stuff like this safe so we can reproduce it and keep the scene alive. What we gonna do here? That's not my good eye anymore.
Now he's gonna be a minute trying to fix that hook, so while he's fixing that, it's the catalog time. I said in a minute I'd tell you the context in which what this item's all about, but it's a bit deep in the video, but fuck it, man, we're here. Catalogue, CLMRI, catalog context, brother. Let's get some catalog. Now in terms of the rear sunshade and catalog reference of it, there's actually a few catalogs you can pull up to actually find it, but the one we're going to be pulling from today is wang, this one right here. This is one of the coolest ones you can get for the Prelude, and we're going to be uploading it to the network, and we'll have a look on the big screen. This particular catalogue was issued September of 1999. If we flip on over to page 14, item 12 here, boom, doesn't that look familiar? That's the rear sunshade, alright. But there's a little description under there and I want to read it. So we're going to grab Google Translate, we're going to throw it at that motherfucker. But remember, big grain of salt. Google Translate, far from perfect, never been perfect. But I want an idea, you want an idea of what that fucking thing says. So we're cool with it, you cool with it, I'm cool with it, we're cool with it, huh? When not in use, it can be easily stored like a roller blind. It is a transparent sunshade that also allows a rear visibility. 12,000 yen, half an hour time allotment from the dealership to install. We can also find the part number for this item way at the back of the catalog, very last page, right way down here. Bang, check it out. 08R10-S30-000. Wang, it's on screen too, in case you want to open a new tab, go back and forth, tap it out, do some research and try and find your own, motherfucker. How cool is that? What time? There's been 2 developments I need to catch you up on. Let's get straight to it, huh? First thing is that I completely forgot I had scans of a USDM options catalog that I downloaded over a year ago, I believe from an eBay listing, that also shows the rear sunshade. Let's get right to it. Bang! Check out the full OEM front mask, by the way. How cool is that? Now, I don't have the pages for this catalog in order, so I'm just going to flip straight to the relevant page and check this out in the top right. Bang! There it is. Let's read out the relevant description. Rear sunshade helps provide greater comfort for rear seat passengers and guards interior from direct sunlight. Shade is made from durable vinyl mesh material, allows rearward vision, fully retractable, rolls out of the way when not needed. The second thing is that there are 2 part numbers for the rear sunshade. If you paid close attention to the installation manual when I first showed it, you might have already clocked this, but we'll bring it up again here, right at the top, 08R10-S30-100. And before you comment any theories you may already have as to why this is, I'll debunk a couple for you from the get-go. Early in this video, I showed a potential second variation of the rear sunshade that I can say in confidence is in no way correlated to there being 2 different part numbers.
I say this because both the USDM and JDM sunshades are both clearly the hook shade as seen in the installation manual for the USDM one that JDM catalog we were all looking at just before, and also right here on a JDM 5th gen that was quite recently listed for auction. It is also not an arbitrary pre and post facelift part number change, as I found in both pre and post facelift JDM catalogs, the part numbers came up identical, both ending in 000. All it seems to be is just the region difference in regards to the numbers differing, but whether or not there's any other regions that had the sunshade available have either their own numbers or numbers shared with the JDM and USDM sunshades, it's currently beyond me. It's nice and confusing, isn't it? Makes no goddamn sense, brother. You're gonna have to fucking find someone in Europe and like check the number and go like, hey man, it's the same? Don't know, man. And now that we're all on the same page, I'll let me from 2 weeks ago wrap this section up for ya. Ah! Oh shit, he's bugging it out. Get me out of here. It looks like he's just about finished bedding that hook back. So let's get you back to the video, huh?
I think I did it. Kind of just generally all seems angled towards one side, but it's not egregious. Might run it. Call me fucking Ang the Metal Bender, bruv. Now, we tackle the roof. Let's get to it. We need to loosen these to kind of get this down, and I'm not quite fond of that because these are a bit annoying to like get back on fully, especially these very back corners. But we'll see if we can make do without getting those back corners out. We just need a little bit of leeway to get those hooks in there. All right, just get your fingers in and just fucking pull, mate. And then here, up here, there's a bit of a hook. You wanna hold this, bring it to, like you wanna sort of pull it towards the window, bring it sort of down and around. There we go, nice and simple. You just go, ugh. It'd be cool if that was enough, but ooh, don't pull like that, damn. Let's not be crazy. You know, let's see if that makes do. Same thing over here. Let's bring it down and around. Oh, that one was easier. Look at all that space. What if we just go crazy on this side? Damn it, the whole thing came out. Well, we went crazy. Nothing broke. Nothing broke. Love it. Now, apparently, there's just clips holding the roof in. I've never done... What was that noise? Oh, it's tape, innit? Fuck. What do you mean? What do you mean? Oh. So, we did some damage. Yeah, I'll fucking show ya. Here, come out, you fucking cheeky cunt. Fucking come out. Get the fuck out of here. There's your clip. And there's the roof liner. It looks like it's nailed / glued into place. It is kind of just stickied on. I'm guessing you're meant to take like a deep trim removal, get it hooked in there, and then really only press on this plate. So be careful with that. You're gonna be breaking. Definitely with that one. Should have definitely looked up a video beforehand. But it's fine. I can really just get a little bit of gluey in there and then just put it back in the same place. Boom! Punch it up. I think I'll keep that out as a reminder for now. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna get my fingers on that plastic little fucking... Nope, broke it. Alright. So... Let's get those hooks. Oh man, that is disappointing. But at least these side trims will hold it up. No problem. Damn. Alright, we'll make this the good side. Whoa, caught it midair. Oh. Oh. I'm going to conduct a test to see if that's the right spot. It's that easy? Damn. Alright, I'm going to try and get you a shot of what's going on there. So, right there is where the clip is supposed to go in. There you can see the clip, kind of mostly broken. And then there is a big hole. See that big hole? Kind of just hooks into that. And then that little tab thing I wasn't sure about, kind of semi-clips it into the roof itself. So that's what's kind of holding it on. Still a little bit jangly, but yeah, it's pretty cool. And then it's the same story on the other side. You see that hole? Sounds like a whole lot of business to me. All right. Oh, can I just... There we go. Now this hook is the one that we had to bend back into shape. Now I kind of understand how critical that little tab is. I'm hoping it still works. Ooh. I'm gonna need to bend it out a bit more. Alright, I actually went and just quickly grabbed a flathead screwdriver and just kind of pressed it out like that a little bit. Let's give it a go. It doesn't help that it's all still slightly crooked, but that'll help. Yeah, that's in. I just don't know where it's meant to be laterally. There we go. There we go. Needs to be in more. That one is almost bang on. This needs to come across a little bit. Alright, so that one needs to come in. I think it'll just barely fit. It fills the whole window. It goes so much higher than I was expecting. That's really cool. It's a bit fiddly to take back down, but granted, I have not lined everything back up yet, so there we are. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. That needs to come in more. Get back out. Fold the tab a little bit more out, because it seems like the further out you go, the looser it sits, and then it slides in and it gets tighter. So I think that's how it works. So you're just meant to slide it in pretty much as far as it'll go so it sits snug. And then Bobby your uncle breath. Go as far over this way. And then, oh, and then one of the hooks went. Alright. Slide it along. Slide it along. I feel like that one's good. That one could come in more. Ooh. It's pretty much there. It provides so much shade. It's a little bit stretched on this side, it's a little bit dangly. Over here it's really tight. Oh, it's just wound unevenly. That's all. Mate, that's an easy fix. I'm not even gonna stress about that. I'll get you one more shot of them actually both fitted. You can see that tab. This is the adjusted one. I'm trying to make sure that it's actually not touching the glass or anything. Seems like it's fine. And here is the one that we made no adjustments to. You can kind of see why it has to sit so flat, because that's glass right there. This one's looking... Oh wait, I've got a better angle on it, and it's fine. I mean, it's pretty much as far along as it'll go. Whoops. I actually think it's from the shade itself not being wound to center. I think that hook is actually in the proper place, so I'm gonna call that home. Pretty much good to put this trim back on, and we're running it.
New rank acquired.
Bring it down. Okay. I'm gonna grab the knob. I'm gonna bring it up. Oh, look at that. That's quite the cut down on the glare. Check it. Safely bring that up. Bring that up. It's not bad. Feels alright. Of course, it still feels hot because it's a black interior. And it's Australia, and the sun's still beaming all around. It's a little hot box. But I feel like it does something. Yeah, you need to be a little bit techie taking it off. Because when you press it up in the middle, it just kind of like bends around. Yeah, the clips didn't quite hold up. Mate, I can't even look near the sun directly. But before, I was able to get a glimpse at it looking straight on the sun with the sunshade up. But damn, it's a lot brighter. It defo stop you getting sunburn though, for sure. You can just see the light cut down. Look at that. There's defo a difference, man. There's defo a difference. That's wicked, man. I'll get you closer. Whoa, that's a fucking cinema. Cinema. Ain't that cool? And look, so I'm gonna try and sit directly as straight up as I can. So my head's touching the glass, right? It's obviously touching all this. But look at the give. Look at all the give. So you can kind of get away with like pressing it. I feel like that's maybe how these holes came about. Someone maybe had a ponytail or something and just kind of wang, or like a bit of a bump went boop boop. Something along those lines. I've noticed a bit of a line here, so there is a tiny bit of sun damage on this, but it's so minuscule. Mate, it covers the whole thing. This is great. Flashbang, flashbang, flashbang. Okay, let's measure the glare. Like, let's measure this lens flare. See how big it is? It looks very nice, very cinematic. Let's bring this on down. I'll keep it in frame. Come on. Yeah. Oh, it's blinding. Yeah, check that. That's bright, I know. I'll keep it down for now. Now it looks weird without it there. Man, my neck. Oh, my neck is burning.
It's burning. Ah.
Hey, it's done now. Video's over. I want to thank you very much for... What the fuck? Is that a bug on the inside? Get him out. Fucking gotcha. I can hear them. What's happening? I want to thank you very much for watching. This is probably the second only useful upgrade I've actually made to the car. The rest of them are pretty just cosmetic. And the most useful, I'd say. I'm in a jumper, I'm wearing a black shirt, sun's beaming directly into the car, Australian sun, in a black interior, and I'm only sweating a little bit. It's genuinely fantastic. It's just a shame it's so goddamn rare. I've got a lot of videos in the works. This is not the only one. This is the first of many. I've got about 20 others. They're not finished, they're in various states of completion. So don't hold your breath. This video took a month to make. Way too much work for something as simple as this. But I enjoy it, man. I hope you're keen to see more of this kind of content about all this rare, undocumented stuff about Preludes. I'll see you in the future. Stay crazy, brother. Fucking birds, what are they doing?
Stand up. Fall down. Stand up.